Let me tell you this beautiful story of Nigeria's under-19 cricket team. They're known as the Junior Yellow Greens. They're in Namibia for the under-19 Cricket World Cup qualifiers. Look, when they started on Sunday against Namibia, nobody gave the Nigerian team a chance. But they defeated Namibia. Yes, impossible is nothing. They defeated Kenya again, and today they pushed aside Uganda. They're on the verge of qualifying for the World Cup in South Africa. This is beautiful because that's why I started the show. I was trying to let you know that as a country, we can do so much. And you know why I always talk about this story, Joseph, because aside the cricket has been long in this country, this is the under-19 team. Under-19 team. So, in your before you came, I was having a chat with Joseph, and I said, 10 years from now, if one guy from this team is still playing, it'll be 29. Let's say now he has 2 years cricket experience. Add that 10 to it to be 12. And then would have been a senior player. We must have long-term planning.
Well, absolutely, Austin. And very outstanding that they've gone to Namibia and been able to achieve what they've been able to achieve. And it's quite great that it's not football, it's not athletics, it's not basketball. Very refreshing that it's cricket, because outside Nigeria, the Namibians, all these countries, they've been able to build a structure with cricket and have done so well internationally. It's wonderful that they've gone there and done well. And when things happen like this, it is not time to bring out champagne. It's time to go back and say, how can we build on this success? How can we build on this? How can we do better? How can we build a national team and make it more formidable? How can we create a cricket league? How can we get part of more international competitions? That's the question. Loads of questions we should be asking ourselves. It's fantastic. We can celebrate, but we've got to do more work. We've got to ensure that cricket is out there. There has to be a lot more awareness about cricket, because you know, you talk to an average fan on the street about cricket and they're like, cricket what? Are we in South Africa? You know, but we've got to do a lot more, particularly in the media, to get this thing out there, let people know that cricket is a sport. It's a big sport, it's massive sport. So congratulations to the team, and let's hope that the federation here will go back to the drawing board, like we say here.
They go back, Joseph, and they say, what have we done well with this team that we can sustain? Because shout out to the Nigeria Cricket Federation. Last night we had Endurance of Fame on the show. He's the athlete's representative. He said they planned well with this team, that it took them to Zimbabwe to prepare, and that they've been doing a lot of grassroots developmental work. That's the story. It is what you sow, you reap.
Yeah, absolutely. And I just love the fact that they're able to do this without much government sponsorship. I don't know how they pull it off, but the alumni of this, you know, of cricket, especially those at secondary school level, has always showed up somehow, you know, to enable them, you know, to be able to run this, you know, this structure that they've been able to excel with. I think going forward, it's important that they spread it more. You know, whatever they are doing at the moment, make sure that they increase it, and let's the sport of cricket, let it become more of a school sport. It is a school sport, because it is from there that we have these under-19s, and ensure that there is a plan in place to follow up, you know, their growth, and not just leave them, abandon them, because these young guys, they are 19 at the moment. In 10 years' time, they should be at the World Cup level. You know, we should just ensure that whatever they are doing, intensify, let them get the necessary exposure, play international competitions, grow technically, the coaching as well, because sports generally has gone past the normal, you know, what we do, the scouting procedure, you know, there's sports science involved. We just have to do a whole lot to make sure that the package, you know, these athletes are put in position to excel, to grow, you know, as time goes on.
Beautiful. That's a beautiful story right there. Let me just give you a summary of Nigeria's play at the Under-19 Cricket World Cup qualifier. They started off by beating Namibia in their first match with 52 runs. They kept the momentum going, beating Kenya with 58 runs. And today, they defeated Uganda by 30 runs. Tomorrow, they play Tanzania. I know they will beat Tanzania. Tanzania, get ready. They beat Tanzania. Yes, I said so on live TV. What are you talking about? They beat Tanzania, and then they rest on Friday, and then on Saturday, it's just be for formality. They beat Sierra Leone, and then Nigeria goes to the Under-19 Cricket World Cup in South Africa. President of the Federation, Adams Ukwenya, and everyone involved in this grassroots developmental project. Well done. Let's do more. That's what we should be doing. Let's get on with the show now. Talk about Nigeria at the Basketball World Cup. Yes, we're counting down to that one. Sometime in August in China. And the coach of the basketball team, the D Tigers, guys, by the way, let's loudly be proud about it in your bungie. We're the first team worldwide to qualify for the World Cup.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And with us, you know that we know how to raise the roof, roll out the drums, and really celebrate something outstanding like this. And credit to them, they've been doing well. Alex Nwora and the team, you know, they built something over the past few years. I mean, doing so well. And you just have a sense that this is one tournament that you want them to go and show what stuff they're made of. It's one tournament that you feel they can go one step further and just do a little better than they've done in previous tournaments. So credit to them, quite outstanding. And I like when he says that the best team, the best players will go to the tournament. I like when a coach throws down the gauntlet for his team. It means that you've got to work hard. You've got to throw
in. Come there and say, Coach,
absolutely. You're going to roll your sleeves and work really hard for your shirt at the World Cup. So credit to the manager, credit to what they're doing, and we hope that they do not show any kind of complacency going to the World Cup, because it is the big stage. It doesn't get bigger than the World Cup.
It is the big stage. And veteran Argentine coach Sergio Hernandez, remember, they will also play Nigeria at the World Cup. It says there will not be easy teams at the World Cup. And Coach Alex Nwora is saying only the best will represent Nigeria and play for the D Tigers at the World Cup. Let's listen to the coach.
Players to go to World Cup. It's not a competition you go with, you know, any player. There's gonna be a tryout. You know, we gotta go through our list, look at each position, see who's gonna be best for each position. You know, call a couple of those guys, and also there are so many young players that are in the U.S. and also in the NBA that we want to integrate into the system. So, you know, being in those camps with all these experienced players that play the window will give us a good chance to see what we have going to World Cup, and also hopefully moving forward in the future.
So that's it, Coach Alex Nwora. Talking about the team he intends to put together for the World Cup, want to wish the D Tigers all the best. They will take on Argentina, South Korea, and Russia at the World Cup. I believe they can do something. I believe they can.